Hi everyone, Binary Option Strategies here. Got a new video for you today, and in this video we're just going to be looking at how we can trade the news, taking advantage of the economic data release that each country makes during the day stroke week. And it's a great way to make some quick easy profit, as these releases have a high impact on the market. So if you're there waiting for when these news releases appear, you know, if you catch the movement quick enough, you can make some really good easy profit. What we're going to do today is that we're going to just backtrack at some trades that happened last week, and just basically have a look at how the releases impacted the market and how we could have made profit from them. So how I do this is we go to dailyfx.com, and from here you come to the home screen, you click on calendars, click on economic calendar, and it will bring you to the page that you can see that I'm on now. So basically on this page I have obviously all the dates, and then underneath is a list of all the releases that are being released on that day, and these releases are categorized in low, medium or high importance. We only really want to be looking at the high importance releases because that's going to have the biggest effect on the market, whereas the medium and low importance releases don't really have an effect at all. So what I do is, you don't have to do this, but what I do is, just so it's easy to view, is I just change the filters on there. I just click on here, basically just drop out medium, and low importance, and it just leaves you with obviously a list of only the ones that you want to see. Another thing that I just want to mention is quite important is just make sure the time zone up here is the correct time zone to obviously the country that you're trading in, and because this time zone will reflect the time here. So this time here is Great British Pound Consumer Price Index is going to be released at 9:30. So it's not really a good example, to be honest with you, because we are in the UK. This one here, for example, New Zealand dairy auction. This is going to be released at 1 PM UK time, not 1 PM New Zealand time. So just keep that in mind and make sure that the time zone is set correctly, or else, you know, you'll be going to trade and then, you know, you won't see the news release in real time. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to track back at some releases that happened last week, and just see how they affected the market. So we're just going to go back to the first one we're just going to look at is Wednesday the 13th. When it loads, so we're just going to click on Wednesday the 13th, and the currency we're going to be focused on, or the news release I should say, is the Canadian Bank of Canada rate decision and the Bank of Canada releases, both released at 3 o'clock UK time on Wednesday the 13th. So basically what we're going to do, because it's Canada, you just want to make sure that you're trading a currency pair that has the Canadian dollar in it. So, you know, it could be USD CAD, you know, Great British Pound CAD, any currency pair that has CAD in it, you know, will be affected by this if there's a big movement. How I do this is, depending on what broker you're with, some brokers offer charting facilities in their program, like IQ Option for example. You know, they have charting facilities that you can use your indicators in your graphic lines, etc. But some brokers don't offer any charting software. So in that case, the best software to use is tradingview.com. I think you get a month to 2 months free trial. After that, it's a small fee per month. You can use the charts for free after that. You don't have to pay, but you just can't save your charts like I have here, or get any alerts, you know, on your charts. So it's up to you how you go, but you know, the great charting software. It's really good. I will put a link in the description below just so you can click on it and it'll take you straight to their home page. Just saves you searching the internet. Obviously when you've signed up, you come to the home page, click on chart, click on unnamed, and you will be brought to a chart that looks something like this, for example. So what we want to do is we just want to go back to 3 o'clock on the 13th. Just gonna come right out here, just so it don't take as long to scroll back. Just getting there, not too far away now. So like I said, we're looking for 3 o'clock on the 13th. As you can see, my currency pair is USD CAD, so I'm covering the CAD currency in that currency pair. So here you go, we're at the 13th now, and I'm on a 1 minute chart. Just from looking at this chart now, you can see a massive downward spike here at 3 o'clock on this currency pair. So what we're just going to do, we're just going to go into that just so you can have a look at how this looks. As you can see, just as you're zooming in here, there's a massive downward spike. That news release has had, you know, a humongous effect on the market, and this is where you can make some big profit. So as we're just zooming in on the chart here, we're just going to get closer to the 3 o'clock, and you can see the candlesticks as we get in a little bit closer. Obviously you won't have to do all this scrolling back when you're in real time. This is just obviously because we're backtracking. We're just viewing the historic charts. So as you can see here, we're at 3 o'clock. We're at USD CAD. You know, the release here, 3 o'clock, Wednesday the 13th, high importance. We can see the market, you know, is relatively calm, smallish candlesticks, up until we get to 3 o'clock, and then all of a sudden, for a sort of 2 to 3 minutes or so, we've had a massive downward spike in the market. So if you're here sitting ready with your broker and you see a massive spike, there's, you know, nothing like you've seen over the last sort of hour or so, you know, here is a perfect time to put in a put trade, or, you know, basically trade for the price to go down. What I usually do is I use IQ option just on a 60-90 second trade, or something else I have been using and I find it quite effective is I'm using a broker called StockPair. Basically they've got this program called Kiko where there's no expiry. Basically you are trading to see what marker the price hits first. So for example, in this here, it'll be sort of saying, you know, will it hit 1.31 first, or will it hit sort of like 1.29 first? And what you would be doing in this situation is you click down £100, and then obviously you want to trade to say it's going to hit the downward target first before it hits the upward target, and you know, you can make some real good quick profit from that. Or you can just do it the traditional way, normal trade, 60 to 90 second trade with your broker. Like I say, I use IQ option just for it to go down in the next 60-90 seconds. And you know, this happens quite a lot, and you're going to be there, you're going to be making profit. Like for example, if you went in halfway here, by the time your expiry time ends, it's going to be here somewhere, and you wow in the money. You're making some really good money just from trading this news release here. Another one I've been looking at is Thursday the 14th at 12 o'clock Great British Pound, Bank of England rate decision, Great British Pound, BOE asset purchase target. We're just going to go back to the 14th now at 12 o'clock. Charts. Reset itself. Just zoom out. Just going to backtrack now. Just go to the 14th at midday. Right, so we're here. Currency pair, Great British Pound USD. Obviously, it's Great British Pound news release that we're looking at, so we've got that currency in this currency pair, and as you can see just from being this zoomed out on the chart, you can see there is a clear, massive upward spike in the market. So what we're going to do is, again like last time, I'm just going to zoom in, take a look at it, and to see how we could have profited. So as you can see here, again, market's relatively quiet, you know, small candlesticks, and then up to the point of midday, you see here there's a massive green candlestick going upwards, and then it's followed by a second, even bigger candlestick. I mean, to myself, really, you know, it can happen a minute before sometimes, so everyone's getting ready, and you know, a lot of people start buying or selling, you know, a minute before the news release, because then they're going to predict what's happening. Again, you know, you'll see a bigger candlestick than what you have been seeing over the last hour or so. So here I would have been going for a call, most probably been, you know, getting into the market here, and all of a sudden you get again a humongous candle, and to be honest with you, it actually went up a way up here, and obviously it's come back down. But again, if you use an IQ option, 69-second trade, ending about here, wow in the money, great profitable trade, depending on how big you want to stake. You know, you could be making some seriously big profits here. Again, if you prefer to use stock pair, Kiko option, in this case, set the call option, hit trade, and then you're obviously trading for it to hit the upper mark instead of the lower mark. No expiry time, like I say on this. You're just basically saying it's going to hit this price first before it hits this price. If you're going in here, you're easily going to be hitting that mark in stock pair with it getting up to here easily. So it's another great way to make some good money. You know, as you can see, 77% return, not bad. Obviously it's a little bit lower because it's easier to make money, but you know, that's a great way, a different way to make some money. And you know, this really never recovers back down to here for what, ages, hours. So you know, that's how easy it is to make money from news releases. I think you get what I'm saying. This is how you're going to make money from news releases. If you're here, you're ready, waiting for the trade, news release comes in, bang, you enter your market, and then before you know it, you've made some big money. You're way in the market, you're way in the money, I should say. I'll put a TradingView link in my description. I'll also put a stock pair link in my description, and I will also put a daily FX link in my description, just so you can click on them and go straight to the sites. Any questions, please ask, just drop me a comment, I'll answer them. Obviously coming up, obviously today's Tuesday the 19th, coming up in the next few days, there's nothing on Wednesday. Obviously we've got a filter on high, Thursday 21st, 12:45. Should be some big impact on the euro market here. Again, going for any currency pair that has the euro in, Euro USD, Euro Great British Pound, anything like that, should be seeing high reflection on the market here. Be there, 12:40, get your chart set up, get ready for the news release, and then at 12:45, wait for that signal. As soon as you see it going down or going up in a sort of dramatic fashion, get on it, get the trade, either an IQ option or stock pair, and within 60 to 90 seconds you're going to be in the money, you're going to make some good money. Like I say, any questions, drop me a comment, I'll come back to you and answer them. Happy trading, hope you all get some good profit, and I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you, bye.